everyone, good morning. This is Sunday. Very lovely day. It's sort of overcast, but I think we're going to get some sunshine later. And that's exciting, you know, because in Oregon, we don't always get the sunshine. I'm looking at people's gardens from, say, the south or other people's gardens are sure growing prolifically, and mine are just barely getting going. I should have got larger starts this year. But, oh well, we'll give them some food and help them get growing. Okay, today we're working on Cali & Co. Mystery Bomb, Block of the Month. And you know, there's about 3-4 other people that have already shown this to you. So you have a variety of us to learn from, or just watch, you know. Some are more efficient than others, you know. You may get more laughs out of me because I'm sort of stumbling through some of this. But the best thing about it is I've learned how to go on Coriander Quilts website and press the button that says press this button. And then it prints out directions. And it's free, so we don't have to worry about you not seeing the directions. So it actually will show you everything you need in color, for goodness sakes. Piecing directions. In case you don't want to do it, you can just take a picture of your screen and use that, whatever. There's also the third page. Yes, third page. And this shows us, you know, like we've been doing on all of the previous blocks, we're putting those big 4 corners on. And so, you know, this one is made of all half square triangles. And you know how many we've had left from previous projects? I'm afraid that I used some of those. Somebody going to get me in trouble, but later I'll probably have to pay the price and make some more for, oh, wait a minute, that was, and did I do that right? Oh, this is a duplicate. Oh, thank goodness, I didn't show you the wrong page. Okay, well, we'll put that aside. So it's just 3 pages, and we've looked at them. And I've assembled my parts and pieces. I just pulled out 16 finished 2.5-inch half square triangles that I thought looked pretty together. I've already got all these pieces cut anyway. I could have done it from additional 3-inch squares, but I didn't. And then I picked out my border fabrics. I've got a stack of those. Remember when we first started, I cut enough for I think all of them. I'm short on white. I didn't cut those enough of those, so we'll have to do those. And then I picked out 4 corners that are all sort of matching this time. I wanted to do matchings. So I picked out a couple of those, one of these, one of these, oh, and another one of those. Is that similar? Yes. You might recognize this fabric line. I think I got it in a Fat Quarter shop last year, but I couldn't swear to it. I know I didn't buy it at Hobby Lobby because these are very soft and very high quality fabrics. So I'm just going to start lining them up here. Let's see. We have a triangle or 2 going this way. And then it looked like it tried to have coordinating colors. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like when we're done here. And then a green frog. No, I'm going to do mice. And then again, this goes this way, and a green one, and a blue one. And I'm going to put this flower in here. Then she did some yellows, but I don't have yellows, so I'm going to use cherries. And I like red, so I'm going to put those on the corners. No, wait a minute, we're going to cut those off, so we'll put those up here in the center. What do you think? Can you see those okay? Well, zoom in on me This time I did some similar things. Maybe I'll move that around here a little. I wanted it to be more continuity instead of the rando. So I put blue, blue, red, blue, greenish, and flowers with the red. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to sew those together like that. They've already been cut down to 2.5, I think. Or have they? No, they haven't. Okay, well, maybe we better check that out. These look like they've been cut down, but these two oddballs and this one have not been. So let's get those shaped up and go from there. So those lines are, I put little tape on my measuring at 2.5. So let's get those shaped up. Yes, they need some assistance. Oh yeah, where's that little twirl around thing? We have that hot diggity right there. We'll just put that right on top of there. I forgot, I've been keeping this, round circular item over there in my rack for my measuring devices, my rulers. Again, I think I just had a little too much coffee this morning because I can't seem to talk. Oh, I can talk all right. I just can't say what I think I'm trying to say. Let's see if that'll go around. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Then we just line that up. Take off a few extra little hairs. Oh, and beauteous, beauteous. Okay, this goes right here in the middle, I think. It doesn't quite go around as easily. But it sure lines up nice. Okay, now they look very uniform and pretty. And I still like how I've got them laid out. And it says I'm going to be making a 16 to use in a later block, so that means I'll have to make 32 someday in the future to make up for using these. Yikes! But as I've got everything preset, I mean, it's not going to be that difficult to do. I don't have to go find more fabrics. The fabrics are all there ready. So we'll sew this up. Here we go. I think I'll just do 2 at a time across each row and then reassemble them. Making sure I double check the picture each time. Alrighty-dighty. Making sure, yep, still on track. This little brother machine has been such a lovely little machine. I just know that as soon as I say that, we're going to have a challenge, right? It's definitely time to clean it. I think it's been at least 3 or 4 months since I cleaned it last. All right, and these are such nice tools from Fat Quarter in the Fat Quarter Blue. And I think what we're going to do right now is just do this guy. And I definitely need a new chair pad, but oh well. Let's assemble them and then we'll know what direction to put them in. Okay. Now, I always take the paper over here and look at each direction. Yep. Yes. Yes. Alrighty. Now, according to the directional, it says these are all to go that direction. So that means that this would go that way. Yeah, that lays down pretty good. And so this is going to go this way, okay? Now these will go this way. Can you see that okay? Row 1 went to the left. Row 2 is going to the right. And, you know, and the row 3 will go to the left and row 4 to the right. And if we're reversed on your camera, know that they go either one way and then the next row goes the other way. Because when we assemble them, when we put those rows together, we want those seams to match together. It's so many layers of fabric coming together at one place. You know, that makes sense, right? So these will go this way. And yes, I will sew them with the machine. I'm just doing a little bit of preliminary here. This goes this way. And this way goes this way. And the first person I ever saw use this, I think, was Donna Jordan, but I can't remember for sure. I miss her. She was always very fun to watch her videos. Okay, now let's put these together. You know, my seams are becoming more and more consistent. They're so rewarding. And I think it was because I learned how to measure how far the needle needs to go over from the edge of the presser foot. I was trying to use seam guides and those magnet things, and man, it just works better if I had that my brain figured out that, oh, the needle is adjustable this way or that way. Let's make the needle be the, on the edge of the presser foot. That way I don't have to worry about presser feet. It's always the same. I know these are very straightforward things, but it took me a while to figure it out. Now let's get this, I might open that one up completely because it's just so bulky. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do for that one. Maybe I'll do the same for this guy too. Did I put blue in the middle? Or did I turn these upside down? I thought the green guy was on, the frogs were on the bottom. Well, I like that. I don't know if it's the same as what I had originally, but I do like it, so we'll be happy with it. And now we sew them together. Okay. This is where we get to get the seams to lie down together nicely. It's like putting two 2-year-olds in the same crib for a nap. That doesn't always work. Okay, let's get those to date. And oh, that looks nice. Okay. Super. Says to press them down. That is not going to lay down very easily. I think we'll have to steam these guys. Or maybe open them up. I think steam. Steam will do it. Okay, so these guys go together. Looking at it again. Now it is different than what I had. Oh well. So these frame the center. Let me see if I can do it without pinning it. Ooh, I'm happy. Those came right together. Okay, I think I'm going to steam these real quick. Okay, page 2, we're putting on the white borders. And we need to shape this up to 8.5 by 8.5 first. So let's shape that guy up, and then we'll cut those white. We have one white strip to use, and I might need to go get some more, doggone it. We'll see. 8.5 by 8.5. We got, oh, it didn't match up very good right there. Well, I'm okay with it. Isn't that awful? I'm not a perfectionist, am I? The way I shape them up is I see how much is going to need to come off, and then mentally cut it in half and take half from each side. That's the plan anyway. Ooh, that's going to be way big. I'm going to push it over the edge here about an 1/8, maybe 1/16, 1/8. Then I'm going to come just a little bit past. Now, when we turn it this way, we'll do 8.5, and it should be just about ideal. Notice I did not say perfect. I said ideal. Oh, it's going to be way too big again. Well, I don't want to take off that much. Let's tweak it just a tiny bit here. Okay, now I'm happier. Okay, so there's our 8.5 by 8.5, perfectly. Now we need to have, let's see, how many of these white ones do we need? We need two 8.5s, of course, that makes sense. You know, I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. I count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. So those are our 8.5s, and then we need 2 10.5s. Now 36 would be 26.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.5. Okay, there's our 8.5 and our 10.5s. And I believe that we put the 8.5s on first, on the sides. I think it goes like that. Yeah, there we go. And I try to be a little more precise because these have already been measured a couple of times and we don't have any wiggle room really. Hannah, my dog, is over on the little love seat next to. Well, she's positioned where she can lay comfortably on the couch, check the stairwell, and look at me, make sure I'm alive and still in the same room with her. I love dogs, don't you? I know lots of people are kitty people. I think I've said the reason I just really can't love kitties is that I'm allergic. They make me sneeze. And with all the pollen, oh, I can't handle it. But our new family member, my daughter-in-law-to-be, loves kitties. So I'm going to learn how to deal with kitties. All right, and then we're gonna do this quickly. I think this came in one of the Sew Samplers, didn't it? Does anybody remember? It was last year's, maybe? I might have bought it. I might have bought that. Now we put on the colored borders next. The fabrics with the flowers and the bees and the polka dot and strawberries. Well, I only got one crooked. Well, with this. Now let's see, we have the, it's like positioned like this, and then again, the 8.5s go on the sides. Oh, I have 3 big ones. No, 3 little ones. I think I'll leave the bees off this guy and put on the flowers. And then we'll do polka dots and strawberries. That'll be cute. Okay, so flowers on. I suggest you put your block on the bottom, because I see they're just, that side, well, this is about 1/8 of an inch too small, so the machine is going to suck it up for me. Press that out. That's beginning to look so cute. We're only at about 11 minutes so far. Now I realize that it will take you longer if you have to make those 36 half square triangles. I sort of skipped that part this time. But like I say, in the future, when we get to the block when Cory said we're going to use them, and then I'll better have to make them then. All right, so then the next step is to put the corners on, and that is always my most difficult spot on this project, because remember the first block, I put them on wrong and I had to take them off, and I think I put them on twice wrong, or put them on wrong twice. We'll see. I'll try to get them right this time. So these are the ones we're going to use this time, and we're going to mark them correctly. This is the trick here, is marking these ears correctly. We do a diagonal line on each block on the back, okay? And I'm going to mark them using, you know, I think my friction pen was on the fritz. I'll have to see if I have something here to use. Oh, I know. I was using, for lack of a better thing, I was using chalk. Let's see, a blue piece will work good. So we do it across the back, corner to corner, making sure these guys are squared up to begin with. That makes a nice big line, sort of wide. And went off the corner crooked. Let me do it again. Much better. And then we mark again at, what is it? 1/2. Draw the second diagonal line a half away from the first. Nice, if I do say so myself. Have you ever used Taylor's chalk? It's pretty economical. But I do have to admit, this is a pretty wide line. Let me think if I have a newer one that is more sharp on the edge. Yeah, that one looks like a sharper one. It has more of a fine edge. Definitely. And this chalk just comes off, so. I've used quite a bit of this stuff. But it is fragile, so you can't really go knocking it around or it'll break. All right, now the trick is to get these on here correctly. Let's see now. See, that, how they go on there? And you sew it on the, what does it say? Sew on both marked lines. Oh, that's how we get those extra blocks. Oh, that's right. But the lesser side goes towards the corner. Do you know what I mean? Because the second line is going to make it so that it's not equal. So the lesser side goes towards the corner. Can you believe it? I have to relearn this every month. Well, maybe a younger brain can think of it faster. Or one that is just more focused and less coffee. How's that? Okay, lesser goes out. And we want to poke those. And we're going to sew on both lines across all those lines under it, which are all laying down nice. I can't wait to find out what Cory's going to have us do with these cutoff portions. How about you? What do you think? I think somebody, Becky Morton or Becki Pugh may have said, doggone, I think it might be pillows. Well, that'd be fun. I know it was a Becky. All right, let me get this on here. And I'll go right down the middle of the chalk line, which is actually probably 4 threads wide. Boy, this is a neat idea. And keeping going. Oh, that's okay. One more. And then the proof is in the pudding. Bobbin threads out. Wonder if I can make it to the end of the row. Yep. Okay. Cut the unit apart halfway between the two lines. Maybe you can see better on that one. So in between, don't get crazy and do anything different, but right down the middle. I think that's right. Yep, there's our little boogers. That's going to be fun to see what we do with those. This is also a Creative Grids ruler. It's a 12.5. Must be something like that. Take your time, do these real delicately. Get them lined up halfway between. That's it. Oh, I like this one. Okay, what do you think? I sort of like it with a little more continuity to it. What do you think? Instead of the total random orange and yellow and greens and I don't know. The next one I make, I'll make more greens to it. Now these get trimmed down to 3.5 by 3.5. So I'll use that 3.5 inch ruler and get that done. And here we did. We came in under 30 minutes for this complete one, less making the 16 half square triangles. So that's a wrap for Cali & Co. month 6, June 2025. Whoop, whoop.